Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's Kiki, which is dissecting, in my opinion, the real reason why Angie Harrington's husband, Chris Harrington, of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, finally came clean about being behind the troll account at Shah's Exposed on Instagram that was trolling and saying really bad things about Jen Shah and Lisa Barlow. I'm going to tell you why I think they finally came clean. But before we do that, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a kiki is always better with community. And don't forget to check out the description box down below and shop our love collection. As always, everything is alleged, rumored based, and my opinion. So let's get into it. Okay, so just as a quick recap of the situation, and then we will dive into and we'll watch Chris and Angie basically coming clean about creating a fake Instagram account in order to troll Lisa Barlow and Jen Shah. So if you've been watching The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, you know that Lisa Barlow has been under attack. You know, Meredith Marks came out and basically said, "Oh, I heard this rumor that, Lisa was doing, quote, favors in order to get her Vita tequila distributed into stores and bars." She didn't say the word sexual, but the innuendo, the implication is obviously sexual favors, right? Then you have Whitney coming in being like, "Oh, I heard these rumors, from Angie Harrington that Lisa Barlow is, also doing sexual favors in order to get people to invest in her Vita tequila and get, jazz seat tickets or whatever from this." They won't say his name on the show, but I'm guessing a very, prominent, very wealthy, very influential, powerful man in Salt Lake City. These are big, huge accusations. This is nothing to play with. They're basically saying Lisa Barlow is doing sexual favors for money, for access to distribution for her Vita tequila line, and for jazz tickets. Do I believe these rumors? No. I don't think that they're true. I think that they're fake. I think that Meredith and Jen Shah made up the ones about Lisa doing, quote, favors to get her Vita tequila distributed. And then I think that Angie Harrington made up the lies about Lisa Barlow doing sexual favors for investors in her tequila line and also for jazz tickets because she's a hater. We already know that. Last season, she's a hater on Lisa Barlow. She stabbed her in the back. They had this 20-year friendship. She completely threw her under the bus, made up all this stuff, wanted to be friends with Whitney, wanted to be friends with Heather and go against Lisa. She's been a hater since day one. To me, she's very, very problematic. Now, fast forward to current season. Jen Shah is saying, "Oh, there's this Instagram account called Shah's Exposed. They're saying all these horrible things about me, about my family." As we all know, Jen Shah recently pled guilty to, a $9 million telemarketing scheme where she targeted the elderly. However, this was prior to her pleading guilty. But also on this account, they were going after Lisa Barlow, again, with these horrible rumors and trying to take down her marriage, trying to take down her family, and trying to take down her business and her credibility. Now, it has been exposed that the person behind this troll account is none other than Chris Harrington, who is Angie Harrington's husband. Okay? It seems like Botgate is running rampant. It seems like a lot of these people on these Real Housewives franchises want to create these fake troll accounts. I'm looking at you, Woke Stan. I'm looking at you, Lisa Rinna, and go after people and troll people. They want to have these accounts that attack people. I'm looking at you, Diana. I'm looking at you, Botgate. You see what I'm saying? So it came out that he actually was behind it. Now, let's watch the scene where he confesses. Then I'll read you guys a little bit more about him. And then I'll let you know why I think they're actually coming clean. Okay? Let's do this. Let's get into it. So we'll watch what he says. We'll learn more. And then I'll give you my opinion on why I think he's finally coming clean. Here we go.
Did you have a fun time at skiing? I had such a great day.
I had a great time with you. It was good to get to know you better.
Yeah.
I think the only damper was with Lisa. She wants nothing to do with me. You know, Meredith and I were a little trauma bonded. I think we've both been on the receiving end of Lisa Barlow's wrath. Sometimes when you go through emotional things or a friendship breakup, you kind of have common ground and it kind of draws you closer. I am very willing to hear what she says about all the lies I've said, but I've never said she has done sexual favors for a loan or jazz tickets. I'm frustrated I got dragged into this. However, Whitney and I have in private discussed rumors. I think we interpret things a little bit differently, and maybe there was a comment of like, oh, that person invested in Vita, but there was never for sexual favors. Like, I wouldn't say that.
So the last time we see John was at the Jazz game. When I walk up and he just sitting there, he goes, get the away from me. And I'm like, John, are you serious? He goes, yeah. I don't know what happened. So
it's so out of character.
No, it's
so
shocking. It doesn't
For John.
sound like
I'm
him
at
at
a
all.
loss for words.
Do you think it could have been fueled by what happened on Instagram? Chris got really frustrated because he felt like I was being attacked in the media.
A lot of it felt like it was coming from Lisa.
And we were getting accounts that were saying things that only I had talked to her about.
In a very immature moment. So as a 52-year-old man, please judge me later, but I created a fake account.
Yeah, so as a 52-year-old man, he admitted that he created a fake account, and that said fake account was Shah's Exposed, and that is the account that was going after Lisa Barlow and Jen Shah. Now, I'm going to tell you why I think that they're finally coming clean for a couple of reasons. I think that Angie Harrington told Whitney these lies and rumors because, of course, she wanted Whitney to go run with it and tell it on the show to go after Lisa Barlow. However, we all know Whitney might not be the brightest bulb, the sharpest knife in the drawer. I don't know what it is. And she went and told it that it came from Angie Harrington, exposing that she was the source of the rumors. So I think that Chris and Angie are now trying to do damage control. They don't want to be the source of the rumors. They just want the rumors out there. Because if they are the source of the rumors, then it can affect their business, their social standing, their reputation. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying that she did these sexual favors for a very prominent, a very wealthy, a very rich man. I'm sure he's married, or I'm sure he has, his businesses. I'm sure he has a reputation. Don't forget, they're in Salt Lake City. Everybody's trying to be pious and righteous. I'm sure it doesn't sit well with him and his circle and his family and his reputation that he has to have. So I think they're trying to do damage control in order to save themselves. Oh, no, I didn't say that. It's all Whitney. Whitney thought I said this and she didn't understand and she said that. Whitney didn't understand the assignment, but Whitney understood what she said. The assignment was for Whitney to go back and carry the bone, but the assignment was not for Whitney to implicate you, Angie. But Whitney did implicate you. And that's why the spot got blown up. And that's why now they're doing this, scene with Meredith and Seth to try and come clean. I was just trying to defend my wife and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, Mr. Harrington, you were in on the drama. You were in on it. There have been allegations and rumors. I don't personally know these people. So again, these are allegations and rumors that Chris and Angie Harrington are actually very problematic in the sense where they have a child who's transgender, but they don't actually accept the child, but they use that as a storyline last season to get on the show. They are I'm not going to come out and say they're racist because I haven't seen any of that, but word on the street is that they are very racist and they're not into minorities and all of that. And they're very, very what you would think about the negative stereotypes of someone who is, LSD or Mormon or whatever. Don't forget, Mormons didn't allow Black people to even join their religion until 1978. So again, I'm not trying to characterize all people who are LSD or people who live in Utah or all Mormons. I'm not saying that, but there has been a precedent of certain types of prejudice and stereotypes when it comes to Black people, minorities, and the gay community. And they have been, and also their friends have went to the January 6th, insurrection on the White House, big T supporters, whatever. So it's not surprising that they would target Jen Shah. She is a minority. She's Tongan and Hawaiian. Her husband is Black and Muslim. And like Jen says in the episode, why did you come after me? If your issue is with Lisa Barlow, why did you call the account Shah's Exposed? And why are you coming after me and my family? Like, I get it. I'm going through some legal problems, but that's really none of your business. If you wanted to go after Lisa Barlow, why didn't you call it Barlow Exposed, Lisa Exposed, whatever it is? So do I think that there is an undercurrent of racism when it comes to Chris Harrington and Angie Harrington? 100%. It doesn't make sense why they would target Jen when Jen did nothing to them. The people who were beefing were Angie and Lisa. I think they're coming clean now because they knew it was going to come out, and they're trying to say, oh, the rumors didn't come for us, because they're trying to protect their own interest. If the rumors came from them, that threatens their money, that threatens their social standing, that threatens their reputation, and that threatens their businesses. If they're out here saying Lisa is doing whatever she is with this guy, and clearly the guy, whoever the guy allegedly is a very, very powerful guy within that community. Okay? Now, I'm going to read this article from meaww.com, and it says, who is Chris Harrington? Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shah accuses Angie Harrington's husband of creating Shah's Exposed Instagram page. I'm just going to read a couple of excerpts from it. So, while the 20 years of friendship between Angie and Lisa is already strained, all thanks to the caterer drama and the alleged affair rumors, Angie may be setting herself up against another housewife, Jen Shah. In the preview clip for the upcoming episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, we see Jen sitting down with Angie's dear friend, distant cousin, Heather Gay. Apparently, Heather Gay is cousins to everybody, and warning her to be careful around Angie. The housewife then explains that Angie's husband, Chris Harrington, reportedly started an Instagram page called Shah's Exposed. While Heather looked shocked, we couldn't help but wonder who Angie's husband is. So if you two are curious about this house husband, who will soon be creating some major waves among the Real Housewives of Ladies dramas, then keep reading. Okay. Chris Harrington is the CRO of a software company called Entrata and CEO of an AI-powered sales company called Zant AI. According to Net Worth Post, Chris' net worth has been estimated at $1.2 million. I don't know, maybe I'm jaded, but $1.2 million doesn't sound like a lot. Anyway, on his LinkedIn page, Chris shared, over the last 31 years, I've worked in all areas of sales, including inbound, outbound, direct, enterprise, channel, and SaaS. Most of my positions have been in global leadership. I've seen the evolution of sales, especially the impact of harnessing data to maximize the potential for success. Since 2002, I have been speaking on these topics. I'm frequently asked to share my knowledge at sales kickoff meetings, conferences, and to executive boards. When I'm not working, I enjoy spending time with my family. We go skiing, hiking, and sightseeing in our home of Utah, he added. Side note, he also enjoys creating fake Instagram accounts like a child to troll grown adult women. Dun, 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 dun. It's a lot. It's a lot. This is the thing. I think it's just really messy. I think it's really petty. I think that, did I say LSD? Oh, I meant LDS. Thank you, Kathleen. I meant LDS church, okay? Not LSD's church. Thank you, Kathleen. I think it's really messy. I think it's really petty. And I'm really side-eyeing Chris Harrington. This is getting into the women's mess. in such a big way? Like literally the husband created the account? Or is he just taking the slack for Angie? Do we think that maybe Angie really is the one who created the account and he's just saying it was him? Either way, maybe it was both of them, but they're messy. I can't wait for them to be exposed and for more to go down. But before we leave, you guys, I want to know what you think. Put it down in the comment box below. I'll do my quick outro for the people who are watching on the replay, but stick around, Candy Canes, because I will take some of your comments and questions right after. So I want to know what your thoughts are. Put it down below. Do you think it's super messy for a husband to create a fake Instagram account to troll and to cyber, and honestly, it's kind of cyberbullying these women, you know, Jen Shah and Lisa Barlow? Do you think that now they're only coming clean because they don't want their pockets to be affected? They don't want their businesses and their reputations to be affected? And do you believe the rumors about Lisa Barlow, or do you think this is just really nasty and these people are just trying to take her down? Put it down below, and anything else you want to leave. And also don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also be sure to share this with a friend, because a kiki is always better with community. Check out our description box down below and shop our love collection. With that, you guys, I love you. All right. So now